xQc
stole my entire bowl of Halloween candy, even though the sign clearly says take one. But what they don't realize is I've spent a year preparing for this exact situation. Because this year, candy thieves will have to deal with booby traps such as silly string, full-size candy bars being swapped for toothbrushes, actual human hands to stop the thievery that just materialize out of nowhere, and even some high-tech systems producing wanted posters of themselves.
What if I no, I'm not.
All over the neighborhood, which means they get offered the healthy candy bowl. Every year in America, kids dress up in costumes and knock on doors asking for candy. But in many cases, if the homeowner is out trick-or-treating with their own young kids, they'll just leave a bowl of candy out and then rely on the honor system for everyone to take just one piece each. And since last year was my final year of making glitter bombs to catch our porch pirates, I felt it was time for me to graduate to the true criminals. The punk teenagers, and even sometimes terrible parents who take all the candy from the bowls so there's none left for any of the other little kids. So to come up with the perfect revenge, I knew I need to enlist the help of the foremost expert when it comes to Halloween pranks.
Imagine being scolded by your child. Imagine not being morally above your fucking toddler, dude.
Candy.
Just the kind of person who would put out a challenge like this.
We ate all your Halloween candy.
Says you, I'm not a parent. I'm not a parent. Why do you say says you? Yes, you guys that says yous don't hit anymore like I used to, okay? This cannot be a says you. I don't have children.
Mr. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy, what's up, buddy? Jimmy, you are the I told my kids I ate their Halloween candy guy.
I am.
I'm the glitter bomb guy. I feel like if you combine those,
Jimmy Kimmel.
we're gonna prank kids who take more than one piece of candy.
Oh, I thought we were gonna make kids eat a glitter bomb.
So we kicked off the brainstorm and quickly stumbled on some good ideas. Something like 10 times that average weight leaves the bowl.
Devices in the candy itself.
Spotlights.
That's good. Or you just start rocking slowly.
As well as some really good ideas.
Breed monkeys.
Breed monkeys.
Get them real crazy.
Real crazy.
Teach them to protect their candy.
But what if they're just gonna take one though?
Well, then we have a problem. I don't know.
But in the end, like any pair of good engineers would, we ran some tests in the interest of child safety. Lost the head. Probably should make sure that doesn't happen in real life.
For sure.
At which point, we had all the data we needed.
It's important. It's this work that you're doing.
Yeah, of course. Which meant all we needed now was a 15-second build montage.
Chat, this is like too nice.
And so in the end, we landed at 10 different options to honor my traditional approach to engineering of bringing a cruise missile to a knife fight. Starting first by punishing greedy candy thieves with your standard run-of-the-mill remote-triggered spinning candy bowl. This contraption also features a car horn and an RF-enabled trap door with dual sweeping silly string canisters that will leave the thief reconsidering their life choices. Next up, we have the standard-looking table with a catch. Because of the custom-built weight sensor under the bowl, powered by a low-Zelda microcontroller, detects that too much weight is removed in too short amount of time, well then it triggers this quick release, which makes the hinged legs unstable, meaning the candy thief will think their actions caused the whole table to collapse. And of course, with safety always as our #1 priority, those glass jars are actually sugar glass, which look and behave like...
Yeah, imagine some little toddler like walks under, dude, like he's like kind of distracted, and his dad, and then the table just fucking crushes him in half, dude.
Normal glass, but are totally harmless. And also, as it turns out, don't taste like sugar. For this next one, the thief will come to the door, steal the candy, and then have no idea I'm about to scare the crud out of him. See if you can spot me here.
What about like a tripping device, or like poison? Like no.
I'm the Moltman.
Now, if your first thought was that I was hiding as the Scarecrow,
Relax, she's just kidding because of the post from earlier, dude. Chill out.
that's by design, and the thief will think the same, because this rocker crank linkage slowly rocks the chair back and forth. But then we've intentionally positioned the head to reveal it's fake, lulling them into a false sense of security so they steal the candy and meet the Mulch Man. Now, of course, before they take the candy, I can't see what's going on under there, and a normal porch camera has way too much delay. But it turns out a baby monitor is the perfect solution with almost zero latency. Next up, we have an actual human hand that somehow materializes out of a candy bowl to stop any would-be thieves. And we do this by taking a page from the Zach King playbook by putting a full-size mirror diagonally down the middle so it reflects a fake image, allowing me to hide under the table in ready position. Once again, the baby monitor comes in clutch here to help with the timing.
Well, that's kind of crazy.
For this next one, we raise the stakes and drop them right in the center of a candy theft sting operation with a couple cleverly concealed lights and a loudspeaker.
Go back and replace your candy. All your candy.
And now with mission accomplished, the message loop switches to entertainment mode.
Now do all the Fortnite dances.
Now the remaining 5 ideas really level up the sophistication because they rely on multiple houses. Starting with this first one, where once the weight sensor detects a steal, the mailbox containing a Raspberry Pi takes a picture, runs a facial detection algorithm, then automatically crops the face and prints this template at a neighbor's house, all within 10 seconds. Then once the door is answered, they now know that you now know. And you switch from full-size candy bars to toothbrushes. Because I honestly remember as a kid feeling so offended when the neighborhood dentist would pass out toothbrushes instead of giving us the candy that was our God-given right. Now this next one is pretty simple, yet effective. Because once you've confirmed to steal next door, they come to your porch and you place a specific set of candies in their bag. Because one of the candies contains a simple remote-triggered vibrating motor, while the other contains a small intercom. So we lead off with the buzzing, and then once we've got their attention, we substitute for their misguided conscience. Stop stealing all the candy from the little kid. This next one's more in the realm of psychological warfare because we hide this ultrasonic speaker near these witches and then play some whisper sounds while the candy thief waits at the door. Now with a normal speaker, you would still hear noise on the other side of a perfectly soundproof barrier because the wavelengths we can hear are on average 30 feet long, which means the sound can diffract around the barrier. But with an ultrasonic speaker, the wavelengths are really, really short, which means they can't diffract around, which makes them highly directional. So the speaker's there, I hardly hear anything right here, but when I step to the left, it's just like in my brain. The camera here picks up on it a little bit, but it's just something you have to experience in real life to truly understand.
This is so weird. Oh my god.
Now the penultimate contraption is possibly my favorite because it sends the thief who steals all your neighbor's candy on an emotional roller coaster. Because if you attach 2 candy bowls to an axle, then link that via chain drive to a 4 horsepower fully integrated brushless motor, well then those 2 bowls will swap spots with each other at 85 miles per hour. Which means the thief gets real excited as they approach a bowl of full-size Mr. Beast candy bars, only to find 80 milliseconds later, it's a bowl of full-size toothbrushes.
I don't mind that actually. Toothbrushes are getting expensive.
Possibly the most intricate. Because once a theft is detected, the mailbox records a 10-second clip which gets sent a few doors down and merged into a pre-recorded video clip. So when the thief comes to the door, this is what they see.
Our newsroom has just obtained some exclusive footage of more than 1 piece of candy being removed from a bowl that is clearly labeled, "Please take 1." Take a look at this video. Seems like a normal door approach. Oh, there it is. Wow, that is a clear violation of the "Please take 1" sign. And that's just a shame because every kid who now comes to the door won't have any candy left for them. If you're seeing this right now and you have any information about who these culprits might be, feel free to contact our tip line here at the station.
And while they stare in shock, you give them an opportunity to wash down their newfound glory with a handful of broccoli florets. Now is all this overkill just for some kids taking a little extra Halloween candy? Next, we put up a random assortment of those 10 different contraptions on 35 porches all across America, and then set up a command center where we could monitor all the candy bowls in real time, which meant all we had to do now was wait for it to get dark. And while we do that, I should quickly mention, if you love a good harmless prank as much as Jimmy and I, then this is a magic coin bank. But when you try and figure it out by sliding the lid forward, you'll find it has built-in spider protection, which grandmas love. And this is a tripwire you could place anywhere around your house to protect your stuff.
So the hashtag ad?
Or like an engineer, visit crunchlabs.com to learn more. And as the sunlight continued to decrease, the eager trick-or-treaters began to increase, which meant we now just had to wait for the punk kids or terrible parents to steal some candy.
Boy, the guy full yoinked.
Didn't have to wait long.
Bro, that looks kind of fake though. What is wrong with this guy? Okay, that just feels just straight up fake.
Please take one. Guess who's not taking one?
Things started off strong with the car horn spinning bowl combo. And there was plenty more where that came from for anyone else taking more than their fair share. But don't go sleeping on the silly string.
Chat, that's like the most nothing. Okay, that's actually pretty decent.
Okay, I'll put that back. Now I am all sprayed.
that is pretty decent.
In fact, sometimes just the mere presence of the silly string can is enough of a gentle reminder to share.
Okay.
Now these kids rated the candy bowl next door, which means 9 out of 10 dentists recommend we perform the toothbrush bowl swap maneuver.
No glitter? Can you do a trick? You do any tricks?
I'm gonna try to take one quickly. Still toothbrushes. My God.
Okay, this is getting trolled.
This kid cleared the candy bowl at the previous house, so he earned a box full of conscience.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You got so much. Oh my God.
Stop stealing all the candy from the little kid. This is your conscience, by the way.
Can you hear me?
She was real stoked with our candy selection, but less stoked with our audio selection.
Oh wait, did they yoink on somebody else?
After taking more than their share next door, these two minions didn't even make it to the porch.
Jesus.
The mirror hand illusion also did not disappoint.
I just gonna have a cool. Yeah, what can I say is that some of these are like kind of scary, but that's like the whole point of like Halloween. Chat. People that used to have this all the time everywhere. There's tricks that are scary everywhere, but and not as like a punishment.
How does this work?
That's the whole point of Halloween.
Where's that hand coming from? Ah! Can I grab one? Oh, shoot.
Nope. Mulch man. There it is.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hi kids. I'm the mulch man. Notice the scarecrow kick to confirm that he was in fact all alone.
Okay, chat. A lot of things annoy me about this video. If you already looked at the camera once, right? Why does he keep looking? Why is he like so like sketched out and weird if he's gonna go for a steal? Plus, why is he so picky? He's yoinking. I mean, you're gonna want to go fast, at least a certain amount of pace. Why is he fucking picky? It's like robbing a bank and fucking filtering through the fucking cash and you're like, nope, not fives, nope, not ones, not tens. Like,
You didn't take more than you should, were you?
You scared me.
How much candy did you take?
I'll put some. I actually give you some of my own.
Yeah, that's right. Put it back. One more handful.
One hand. Okay. That is very cool.
All right, now get out of here. The mulch man's always watching.
That scared the out of me.
why she only took two?
Only take one candy. I saw that.
Okay, relax, man. It was only two.
It's not happiness that brings us gratitude. It's gratitude that brings us happiness. Thank you for taking just one. Thank you. This girl almost walked away accident-free until she considered that the only thing better than one full-size candy bar was two full-size candy bars.
What? Okay, that's annoying.
They broke it! We can't eat it! What is that? Oh my god. Actually, I want these nuts.
Go back and replace your candy. All your candy. Now show us your best Fortnite dance.
And finally, if these kids weren't so focused on taking more than their fair share, they might have noticed this oddly placed mailbox.
Take a look at this video. Seems like a normal door approach. Okay, they're checking out the selection.
How many you guys take? One. Said one.
Oh, there it is. Wow, that is a clear violation of the please take one sign.
What is he talking about? You guys took more than one. That's why you're on the news. Happy Halloween.
In my ongoing
Chat, in all fairness, chat, it's trick or treat, and you're getting a really good trick though.
quest to be the favorite uncle,
It's kind of a reward.
I've tried quite a few things over the years. Who's your favorite uncle? Say my name! But now I finally discovered a much easier way so you too can be the favorite uncle, or aunt, or even
okay.
parent by simply gifting.
That was okay. The spinning bowl kind of sucked though. I think some of those were kind of sucky, but I mean, I get it though. You don't want to.